All right, on to Wall Street. Stocks sink in the face of tariff uncertainty and President Trump's escalating attacks on Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell. So the closing bell rang just moments ago. The Dow fell nearly 1,000 points. The S&P 500 down more than 2.6%. So let's take you over here to our interactive stock market heat map. This is brought to you by FinViz, showing the top 500 stocks today. Practically everything in the red, as you can see. CBS News MoneyWatch correspondent Kelly O'Grady here now to break it down and walk through what's happening in the markets today. Hi, Kelly.
Hey there, Jules. Yeah, another big day in the red to kick off the week. There's really two things that drove the markets down today. And one, as you mentioned, is this back and forth when it comes to the Federal Reserve. So we saw a little bit of back and forth between President Trump and Fed Chair Powell last week. That continued this morning when just after the markets opened, right around 9:40, President Trump, I do think we have the post, I'll read from it, said in part, preemptive cuts in interest rates are being called for by many. With energy costs way down, food prices substantially lower. There can be a slowing of the economy unless Mr. Too Late, a major loser, lowers interest rates. Now, he was referencing Fed Chair Powell, and as it stands right now, there is no legal precedent for the president to get rid of Fed Chair Powell without cause. It can't be just because he doesn't like his interest rate policy. But Jules, just this back and forth is creating a lot of uneasiness for investors that there is even the hint that we could be approaching a legal fight or even a possibility where there might be a new Fed chair that is more easily influenced by the White House. Traditionally, you have the Fed separate from the White House so that there isn't any influence or impact on monetary policy. So that's one thing. Even if that is something that does not happen eventually, there's just a lot of concern among investors. The other thing, Jules, is we haven't seen any trade deals yet. And I talked to a number of investors over the weekend that said, look, we were excited after the White House's reciprocal tariffs were put on pause for 90 days, but we are not seeing any of these trade deals that the White House has teased come to fruition. And there's just a little bit of uneasiness that may be weeks or maybe months into the future, Jules.
All right. So another measure investors are watching, and I haven't talked to you about this yet, is the U.S. dollar. So what's happening there?
So the value of the dollar, which is very important, right? Think about whenever you go abroad and you change your money, it's always good for the dollar to be of higher value than that currency because your dollar goes further. Or if you're a company that's buying from another country and importing, you want your dollar to go further. So the dollar value has dropped to its lowest levels since 2022. And essentially the reason is everything that I just talked about, uncertainty amongst investors and a lack of willingness to put money into U.S. assets. In fact, we're seeing a lot of U.S. assets, whether it be the dollar or whether it be the bond market, sell off. And normally these are traditional safe havens because you get a good return. The U.S. economy is considered a very safe environment. The government's always going to pay its debts. But with all of this talk of the Fed and just tariffs and trade war in general, investors are not feeling as comfortable about the U.S. dollar and the U.S. economy, Jules.
All right, Kelly O'Grady. Kelly, thank you.